Hi, good morning, guys. This is SK. I hope you all did very well yesterday, ending up in green. I did not trade it. My daughter fell down in school, and I have to go and pick her up and take her to doctor and all that. So let's see what we have right now. But let me discuss something with you guys before we do that. I shared this picture with you guys last night where I said, let's assume if this is a 5 minute chart and a not 4 hour chart, will you buy this pullback, this guy here? And I said, I will, you know. So let's see, what was that? If you see here, we were here. Let me just do this. This was the pullback. This was the pullback buy. There was no follow through to the pullback. So this was a buy. With this buy, it was about 10 point buy. How did this candle close? This candle closed below the high over here, below the high over here, with the tail on the top. So we should take our profit here. Let's say it's a 5 minute chart. How would you trade 5 minute chart? I'll take my profit here and I'll put my limit order to 1 or 2 ticks over here, 1 or 2 points above this guy, and go for the next leg up. But there was no follow through from here. There was no follow through to this pullback, and there was no follow through to this buying. So what has happened here is, we have tested this blue trend line right now, and I have drawn, let me do that very quick. I have drawn this red trend line. None of the other trend lines have any meaning right now because we have already passed through all those supports and resistances. For now, this is the trend line which we can test today. The red trend line, we might poke through this and try to test this, and then the meaning of this blue trend line will not be there. But as of now, this blue trend line is really is a buying zone for most of the computers, most of the traders. As you can see, 1 2 3 4, 4 times we have poked through it, and buyers came in the picture. So as of now, I think if you go to the weekly chart here, I mean, weekly chart, we can get a pullback up to 196. I'm okay with that. We can get an indecision day today. Tomorrow we can get a follow through on a buying. It doesn't matter. But for me, the target is at least 20, 35 or 36, which we should see. This buying here is very strong. Any pullback is not going to retest this purple line, which we are having it from a way back. Let's go to the monthly here. I mean, this purple line has not been tested on monthly, and we have this black line here as well, which is the uh, 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 not the target as of now. But after we test this green trend line, I might look for some kind of a deeper pullback here. So let's come to the shorter time frame, 4 hour frame. In 4 hour frame, if you see, we poke through the blue trend line. We're trying to bounce from here. There are chances that this is not looking that good for a bull case. They got their breakout. They were very strong. Why would they? I mean, I don't understand that. Why would they let it? This kind of a price action to happen. Why the bears able to win? Why the bears able to make money here? So this thing a little bit tells me that we can see some kind of a pullback. Our main trading range, which I'm looking here, is this is the trading range which I'm looking at. This is the trading range which I'm looking at. Let's say we do not have these trend lines. So with this trading range, we can test either the low of this, which is 994, or low of this, which is 1979, or low of this. So close picture, it's not good that the breakout has failed, but still today and tomorrow we can get a trend out of this blue trend line. If we broke down from the blue trend line, my target will be this red trend line which I have drawn, or I'll then go for a swing shot that we are going to test 1966, or nine somewhere around 1980 to 10 to 20 point target, at least 20 point target, I would say, because like then bulls will not buy when they can buy way down. They will not start buying somewhere in the middle of the trading range. So middle of the trading range is about 1994. So there are chances we can get that, but as of now I'm still bullish. If we go to the weekly chart, I'm bullish. I'm still thinking that we have to test this green trend line. So I don't know which way we go. We go on this side and then we test, or the path can be different, but we have to test this, and from after testing this is going to be a great shot for a good like good point gain. If you guys have followed me, like my tweets or all that, I was long from 1802, like somewhere from here, from there to here, it's like wow, it's 200 points, so similar way over here it's going to be a swing short setup. I will be selling, I will be buying some puts, or like something like that. I will be buying SQQQ. I'll be buying all those like indicators which are reverse, which are reverse of the market. So as of now, middle of the range, almost middle of the range. Maybe it's a pause before we go for the next leg up, which is this green trend line. I'm bullish as of now. This is a pause, so this is not making me worry that we can go down. We can we can get around top here, kind of a stop, kind of a pause, where we can get some kind of a trading range price action, and then like the last week of the month, which is next following week, we can aggressively go here and test this. There are chances. These are the targets what we have on the high: 235ish, then 255ish, then we have 275ish. So these are the targets. I don't know what the path is, but I don't think the downside, I think it's limited. We are going up. We need to test this, this green trend line. So let's see how it goes, and I'll share. I mean, over here in a 5 minute chart, there's a friend who shared this with me. Like I believe I need to check. I believe. I mentioned in my Twitter account that 216 is a target, where they should not take the low of, like 2016. The reason was, if you see here, like this is the support, this is the breakout point where we consolidated and we went up, and from a way back, from our 4 hour chart, if you see, this was the support where the breakout happened. We are back below. Maybe it's a retest, and then bull's gonna come aggressively and go for the next leg up. I'm bullish here. I'm bullish. If we close below here at the last, then there are chances that we can get a deeper pullback. But in a bigger picture, I'm still bullish, unless and until we do not take 1966, and then we'll go for the next target, which is about 1920. So bullish. Let's see what happens. Good luck, everybody, and trade with your open mind. Only one trend line is important right now, which is this, and the blue trend line, and a green. So this is a new trend line which we have. We might test this. If it goes to the trading range price action, then we can test up to 1994. It will not still be a bear case. It will be a bull case where we are just trying to consolidate for the next leg up. Thanks. Bye bye.